Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so this week's video tutorial is something I made by accident yet again. I'm always accidentally making cool stuff in Photoshop, so when I find something really awesome that I make, I then share it with you guys because you guys are awesome, and sharing awesomeness is only fair. So here we go. So I found this random photo. It's a darkish kind of background photo, and it actually works quite well with this particular tutorial and outcome. So you want to find a photo somewhere, or use whatever you want, that has a darkish background. Not too bright, but not too dark, kind of mediumish. So I use kind of like a grayish black background photo, and it works extremely well and gives it a really awesome, cool, gory effect. So it's kind of like a Halloween kind of tutorial, I guess. I mean, it's October, and the outcome kind of screamed Halloween, so I figure, what the hell, it works perfectly, and it's a fair share. So I'm going to now turn my photo black and white, doing a Control-Shift-U, which is desaturating it, and desaturating and black and white are very similar, except with the black and white settings, you can change the hue of the black and white. So, yeah. Alright. Once you've done that, duplicate that layer, and then you can hide the background layer for now because you don't need that. The only reason we're duplicating is because in the event you make a mistake, you can always go back and redo. Whereas if you used it on the background layer and you didn't duplicate it and you made a mistake, you can only go back so far before it's like, oh hey, Photoshop says no way, and then you've kind of screwed yourself over. So that's why we always duplicate a layer when you're doing something this extravagant. So here we go. Alright, we're going to grab some random eraser brushes, or brushes rather, and these I have on my computer, just found them randomly on here. I'll provide them for you in the description below if you want to use them, but by all means, if you have brushes of your own you want to use, go ahead, it works just as well. So we're going to brush away the edges of this photo, not completely erase it, but just give it that kind of like a really cool, gory, like, edgy effect. Yeah. Alright, so grab any random brush you have and just start erasing the sides. You may need to resize your brush if you need to because not every brush will be suiting your photo size, so go ahead and do that if you need to. I'm obviously doing that. Yep, any random brush will do. Beep. And you can see where I'm only doing it once. I'm not like randomly like going all berserk on this because that's not really really cool, but yeah. And these, I believe, are just some random clouds that I have, but I don't know if they're going to work as well. Not really. Alright, so we're going to just use these ones then. Make that in your corner. And over there. Sometimes the brushes that you use aren't going to always work in your favor, and when that happens, just go ahead and find other ones. As you clearly can see what I'm doing now. Just testing out random brushes, and not all of them are working in my favor. Alright, we get the gist of what I'm doing. So that's what you want to see is that. And you're going to also notice that your background is very transparent. We need to change that. So we're going to go ahead and add a new layer below that one, and you're going to turn that to white. And you will then see all of this, and you want to see that. It's pretty cool. So here we go. We're now going to add an adjustment layer above everything, and this is going to be the basic of this tutorial. Adding your adjustment layer will work perfectly. Now you can choose any three of these gradients I'm going to show you. You can choose this one here, or this one here. But once you choose any of them, you're going to want to hit reverse. So you see that. Then magically change your layer to overlay, and you're going to have the most awesome photo you'll ever see in your entire life. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? It looks like she's just behind this really cool like bunch of random stuff. and I happen to like it. I think it's pretty awesome. It's a very quick tutorial, but, you know, sometimes awesome stuff is not that big of a deal, and it only takes a few minutes to do. So, I know it wasn't like a big, huge deal to you guys maybe, but I thought it was pretty awesome. I thought I'd share with you guys. And as you'll notice, if you change the colors to those three I've showed you, you'll get other effects. So you'll get that if it's green, pretty rad. And then if you choose the blue, yellow, you'll get that. I happen to like this one here, so I think it's going to stay there. But if you choose these ones here, it looks okay, but I think it's too contrasty with the orange and the yellow, so I just like these three here. And then one at the end here, it's not really, it's blah. So these three here work really well. I mean, if you really do like this one here, by all means, but I just don't think it's that big of a deal. But I like this one here, so I'm going to keep it there. And as always, if you know of anything else you could add to it, go for it. I bet you can add more photos to it, like add a little one here in the corner, or like add another one and then overlay it and make it look awesome. But yep, that's it. That's all I want to show you guys. I just thought you'd like it. So yay. No, I don't want to delete that. So, alright, well, I'll see you guys next week. Oh, wait a minute. I will not see you next week. I am going to be in Miami, Florida next week, hanging out with some people, doing some stuff, going on a boat, and traveling throughout the Caribbean seas. So, next week's video will not be available because I will not have any access to Wi-Fi whatsoever. Because obviously, when you're in the Pacific Ocean, Wi-Fi is clearly not available. So, I will be vlogging my whole vacation, so you'll have a vlog video when I get back from that. If I do have time, I might be able to post a small video, but I highly doubt it. So don't expect a video next week, and I'm sorry if it's kind of saddening to your face, but that's kind of, yeah. Well, I'm going to stop talking now and leave you alone, so have a nice week, and I will see you as soon as I get back from my vacation, which will probably be maybe like the 31st. So, look for a video on the 31st, maybe, which is Halloween. Yeah. Alright, bye!